Hey y'all, and welcome to the MrMaple Show. I'm Tim Nichols. Smash that like button. Today I've got a special treat for you. It's fall color here in Flat Rock, North Carolina, and I'm at the home and gardens of Dr. John Kritikos and Jerry Kritikos. We're gonna see some amazing Japanese maples in fall color. Get excited. I'm super excited about bringing you here today because there's so many awesome Japanese maples like this giant Acer palmatum Veritis that's behind me. Guys, get excited. A lot of cool things here. Let's get into this garden with some amazing fall color and some giant specimens. Let's go. All right, guys, starting off here, we got Veritis, also known as Waterfall. This thing is beautiful. It's really peaking right now. Some gorgeous yellows in fall color. We did a cultivar highlight here a few years ago when it was in fall color, but you really get to see the size and the structure of an older tree. Many of these trees in this garden were planted about 2000 and probably about 2012 to 2010 to 2012 here in this garden. Many of these were planted as a 7-gallon, so you can get an idea of what you're looking at and the sizes and how big they can get out there in the landscape when watered, planted properly with good drainage and really taken care of, as he's done here in this garden. Some of these trees are just looking amazing. Right here, we're looking at Acer palmatum Biniotaki. Now, Biniotaki, red Leonard lobum style, fast growing tree, also known as red bamboo because it has that thin bamboo-like foliage, which makes this tree really stand out. One of the trees on my right here that's just starting to get a little bit of fall color, is very consistent. We're probably a week early on this, is Shishigashira, the lion's head Japanese maple. That's a classic Japanese maple from Japan with a crumpled leaf, stoic stature, good yellows to oranges in the fall. Such a beautiful tree out here. And there's so many awesome specimens out here. Like this larger Acer palmatum Emperor 1. Emperor 1 by Red Maple Nurseries is one of the best red uprights that leaves out 2 weeks late, avoids later threats of frost because of that. It's super heat tolerant. And it's one of the best ones at holding its red color long throughout the season. And it's very heat tolerant. It's one of the most heat tolerant red uprights in the trade today, and that's Emperor 1, also known as Red Emperor. Some beautiful trees here in the garden. This garden is filled with amazing plants. And we're passing this Biniotaki, and we start to see Benikawa coming into focus here with the yellow here. This thing is spectacular with fall color like Sengokaku. It's noted for having that bright yellow fall color. This is an older specimen, and it's in the fall. During the winter, the bark on this actually turns to a bright coral, giving you that nice coral bark feature. Now, I'm actually standing underneath what looks to be a sugar maple. But if any of y'all are familiar with us, you know that we've been growing Acer scucci for a while, and this is actually an older Acer scucci, the Mexican cloud forest maple. We've got a full breakdown on the MrMaple Show about this at Stephen F. Austin University with a large Acer scucci. It's one of the rarest maples in the world. It comes from 3 distinct populations, and actually I think it's maybe 5 distinct populations in Mexico and Guatemala. And super amazing, super rare. Basically, it's a Mexican cloud forest maple. Sugar maple subspecies, or species, if people just say Acer scucci as its own species, from Central America and from Mexico. That is so crazy because there's not many Japanese maples that grow that far south. Not many maples that grow that far south, not Japanese maples. Some amazing stuff as we see coming through here. We get out of that Benikawa and get down, and guess what? We got a large ginkgo right here, looking beautiful. Let's go down a little bit further. Here in the shade, coming up here, we got Acer palmatum Rayusen. Now Rayusen has that gorgeous cascading habit. You see, which just weeps straight downward. We're a little early for fall. We're seeing some yellows coming to this. It will get some gorgeous shades of red later on into the season. Oh man, some just beautiful, beautiful red lace leaves through here. I mean, look at the structure. I love getting down and looking into the structure of plants. That makes it one of the more exciting things, just to be able to enjoy just the structures and the twists and the curves of mature Japanese maples. This is one of the things that's just beautiful, whether it's spring, summer, fall. or winter. You're looking at this in the winter and you've got just such a beautiful, spectacular structure out there. Just interesting. Looks like a big bonsai out there. One of the things I love about Japanese maples, guys, you know I love, coming to focus right there, Germain's gyration. Whew. That thing is the Mack truck of Japanese maples. It twists, contorts, it gets some real funky shapes, and it's got some gorgeous fall color. And right now it's hitting peak with that yellow fall color. Possibly some of the best fall color, and it will actually start to get some oranges in there as well. So right now we're a little early for peak, I would say, because when I like it when it's yellow and has some of those oranges coming in. But man, it's twisting, it's contorting. It's got everything we just talked about how I love about the structure of the plants, and it gets there quickly. In 10 years, this is one that can be 10 foot by 10 foot, which is crazy for a lace leaf. Give it some space. That's the thing with Japanese maples, especially one like Germain's gyration. Give it space, let it really do its thing, because when it does, I mean, it is spectacular. Just check under the hood and see what's going on here with these branching. And as we're looking in here, check out that. Wow. Just branches going everywhere. And that is what makes this tree such an awesome, spectacular specimen. It's not just straight down weeping. It has that overall weeping habit, but the twisting and the curves, that gives this tree something that's lively, something that's interesting. And that's where it gets the name of Germain's gyration. Beautiful, spectacular. Whew. That is a rock star. As we're walking down through here, I'll show you a few plants that are coming into focus over here. Over here, we've got Acer palmatum rustling in the pink. You know, this is typically a fairly small tree. This one was planted already about 5 feet. So the fact that this one was already had some great size to it, you see that, you know, it normally wouldn't have this size in 10 years. We're looking at a tree that's approaching 20, 25 years of age now, and it's every bit of maybe 9 feet, which is crazy. Japanese maples keep growing with age. They don't stop. And that's the thing that people often forget in the landscape, is that they're not just a tree that stops out there in the garden. They don't just get to a point and stop. They keep growing with age. So there's no real mature size, and that's why everything on our website gives you a 10-year time frame. Now guys, right here we've got Acer palmatum atrilineare. Atrilineare is another classic red linear It has a nice V shape out there, as opposed to that Beniotaki that we were looking at earlier that was also a red strap leaf linear had more of that more upright shape, a little more stronger central leader. Guys, I'm seeing some great colored Japonicums back there. I can't wait to get over there in just a second. I want to just walk down through here and see what else we're seeing in some amazing fall color right now. Coming up here, we've got Hogyoku. Hogyoku is known for having this just gorgeous yellow fall color. And one way you can often identify Hogyoku is the leaf isn't flat. It has a twist to it. And that gives a very different shape for that emerald green leaf typically. And then the fall colors are just some amazing, amazing yellows and oranges. That is spectacular. We're a little early, so we're getting more of that yellow with Hogyoku, but we're about to be getting more of that orange here in just a few weeks. Just some really cool Japanese maples in this garden. A lot of large specimens and a lot of trees that you would just, I mean, it's amazing to see this many specimens in this garden. Now this garden has a lot of conifers as well. Up here, I believe we have, it's either Cedrus atlantica glauca or fastigiata. And by the shape, I would assume fastigiata, but I'd have to go back and check the tag later. We did shoot a cultivar highlight out of this, so you can actually see, because the tag was on it when we shot the cultivar highlight. Right here, we've got Ogon serrasa. Now, Ogon serrasa translates as golden calico cloth, and you see why it has that name right now. I mean, it's just got that beautiful golden color out here, really just rocking it out. Ogon Serrasa is more of like a brick red color in the spring and the summer with almost like lime green veins. Just such a beautiful tree. And right now the fall color is just hitting it perfectly. Golden calico cloth, I mean, it's clear. This is just an amazing fall color Japanese maple that is starkly different than that spring color. So it adds a little bit of excitement when you get that dynamic contrast from the spring color to the fall. Let's walk up through here and see what else we got going. As we're coming through here, I see this is a reticulated style. And what we've got here is looks like Purple Ghost. It makes sense with the purple fuchsia color. Purple Ghost selection by Talon Buchholz. Really showing some really good fall color right now. I mean, as we're seeing through here, boom, Acer Japonicum Vitifolium. That is some really nice orange color, some pumpkin orange color. And I like how up here, how you're starting to get some of those two tones. Check that out. Check that out. That is amazing. And let's check this out down here. Whew. Wow. That is spectacular. Look at that. It seems unreal. You're getting some of those reds infused with the oranges. Vitifolium is a classic Japonicum that has those big leaves. They're green during the spring and the summer. When fall color hits, you have that bigger leaf. I mean, check how big that leaf is. That's huge. I have large hands, and that is a ginormous leaf. And when that fall color hits, you've just got that bigger platform to really show that amazing fall color. That is something special. That is something really special. I mean, look at how the light hits. And I'm telling you, it looks even better in person. The light hitting the fall color is just outrageous. That is so beautiful. Guys, this garden is filled with amazing Japanese maples everywhere. Now, here's a cool plant, Acer amplum or Acer longipes gold coin, looking really good. Oh man, this is pretty cool. Here we've got coming up a Cedrus atlantica glauca pendula that he has arched over the walkway. That's a fun way to do it, where you've basically got an entranceway to the garden, as part of the garden, through the Cedrus atlantica glauca pendula. Wow, just wow. Guys, over here, right here, we've got Koyama Dani Nishiki, the snowflake maple. Selection by Masayoshi Yano, seedling from Iroha Momiji seedling from the Shiga Prefecture of Japan. The leaves aren't pointed. They have more round to the edges of the leaves. And that gives it a unique appearance, as mostly all Japanese maples have more pointed leaves. This one can on new growth when it's young, but as it matures, you get more rounded foliage. And guys, you see that Osakazuki over there? Yeah, that thing's hitting, and that thing's hitting hard right now. Some of the best fall color of any Japanese maple comes from Osakazuki, and that one's really doing it right now with some just amazing, amazing, bright, fire engine red fall color. It's no wonder that so many people say that this is the best fall color Japanese maple of them all, and that's because it's very consistent and it lights up. And when it lights up, man, it's one of the most vibrant Japanese maples you're gonna find in the garden. Now guys, to the right through here, we've got Acer palmatum Tobiosho. Selection by Milt Toby from Boring, Oregon. This is a fall color Japanese maple. Will have a multitude of colors. Right here we're seeing yellows, some reds, but then it will go to a bold red in the fall. Milt Toby was a grafter and propagator who selected this just for some of that amazing fall color. And it's become a classic tree that most people think actually originated from Japan. Did not. Boring, Oregon. Guy's name was Toby, and that's why I went with Toby Osho. But a cool upright green Japanese maple with amazing fall color. Guys, this garden is loaded with Japanese maples in fall color. Over here on the side, we've got some amazing Japanese maples down this little walkway right through here that are showing some good fall color as well. Right here, we've got a smaller Acer palmatum Wu Nishiki showing some oranges and some reds. Over here, I believe we've got a Nicholsonii. I'd have to double check the tag on that. Let me check that. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Now, Nicholsonii is not our introduction, even though our last name is Nichols. This is from a botanist whose name was Nicholson. And then it became Nicholsonii. Amazing selection. This is looking amazing, guys. And get right here, guys, I'm looking at Moonshadow. This thing's got some amazing oranges and reds, smaller Aminum leaf. I mean, and it's just shining right here in this fall time frame. We're in the first week of November of 2025. And guys, right there, Acer Seboldianum Seki no Kigon. I mean, everywhere I turn down here, I see just beautiful, gorgeous Japanese maples rocking it out in this garden. There's some gorgeous trees all around here. Now, still green right now. Not in a lot of fall color yet. Maybe going to a little bit of fall color up top. That's Acer palmatum Makawa Nishiki. And so that's a Higashiyama style with a more elongated foliage that reminds you of Makawa Yatsubusa and that foliage. Coming down here, let's bring it down. Bringing it down now. Just starting fall color. Let's get back over there. Just starting fall color, that's Jetalo orange, also known as yellow orange. We're getting a little bit of yellow, but that's gonna go to orange very soon. That is a beautiful mauve red Japanese maple with some of the most amazing orange fall color. We actually did a cultivar highlight here not long ago, and you can go see how orange this thing can get. It's pretty spectacular. We've got some gorgeous Edgeworthia, Colorado blue spruce over here. This garden has so many amazing, spectacular conifers and maples. It's so fun to just explore and see what's here because there's so much amazing stuff. We're back around, guys. We just came back around here to this gorgeous Toby Osho. And you can see from this side, you can see a little bit more. From this side, you can see a little bit more of that red coming on that Toby Osho, which is pretty nice. And right here, we're dealing with a gorgeous fire glow, I believe. And that's the thing about this garden is everywhere you turn, there's another Japanese maple. Down here, guys. Japanese maples galore. We got Japanese maple, another Japanese maple on that side. And it's just everywhere you turn, more Japanese maples. Right here, we're coming up here, Acer Grisham. paper bark maple. Some beautiful, beautiful garden. Right here we've got Otoma Zakura, just starting to get fall color. Not at its peak yet. This is going to be a bright red by the time it's done. Now this garden has ginkgos, conifers, maples, and lots of other rare plants. Right here we have a Stewardia, and from the bark it looks like a Stewardia coreana or a Stewardia rostrata. A lot of silver with a little bit of cinnamon flaking. I'm bringing down here to show you some of my favorite trees down here because this place is spectacular and it's fall. Right here, this is Acer passiflorum. Now, if you look at this foliage, this is not the foliage you find on Acer pubipalmatum. It doesn't have many of the characteristics at all of pubipalmatum, and yet maples of the world, and some people say that they're synonymous. Well, I'll tell you, this is not synonymous. This was identified as passiflorum and is a little different than what people see with pubipalmatum. And so not everything that's out there as passiflorum is synonymous, and this is one of those things that is not. This is a green upright, really small leaf that twists, and good red fall color. Now let's check this out. Any guesses on what this is, guys? It's not an Acer palmatum. It is an Acer. Let's get into the bark. Let's see what you think of it. Any guesses? Guys, this is an Acer triflorum. But what we're dealing here with isn't just any Acer triflorum. And check out this orange fall color starting to hit. We're dealing with Acer triflorum aureum, the shaggy bark maple that leaves out more of a yellow-green in the spring rather than your typical green. Definitely an amazing, special, one-of-a-kind triflorum selection. There aren't many triflorum selections in the trade, and so that is a pretty awesome one. Now guys, over here, fall color's not hitting this as hard as it normally does, but this is Acer olivaceum, not Acer oliveranum. Acer olivaceum is another tree in section palmata that has just spectacular fall color. You often get a lot more yellows in here with the oranges and reds, and maybe we're a little bit early, but it gives you a multitude of fall colors on here. And this is a really nice specimen here in Flat Rock, North Carolina. Starting to show some of the fall color, but I guess you'd say it's probably not at its peak. You see that leaf looks very reminiscent of most of your Acer palmatum varieties. But again, this is Acer olivaceum in section palmata, but not common at all. Very different than what you'd see commonly in the trade. Guys, over here, Acer palmatum Monzakushi, a green with amazing fall color, pretty rare in the trade as well. Now guys, let's turn over here and check out this tree, because what we have here is another tree in that section with the paper bark maples, but this isn't just your traditional paper bark. This is Acer Grisham X Nicoense, and this is Cinnamon Flake, a selection by Talon Buchholz of a hybrid Acer Grisham, a hybrid paper bark that really has this really thin barking, as you see right here. See that thin barking? It's not as prolific as what you see with, you know, a big Acer Grisham. Pretty unusual and different because it's a little more just really nice thin flakes. And this one can get you some really nice red fall colors as well. It's just starting a little bit right now. As you can see, the fall color starting to hit. Guys, we're coming through here. We got a nice Fothargilla showing some fall color. Those are great natives that show some great fall color. There's so many cool plants out here that I just love. This garden is amazing. Some of these trees have already hit fall color. Like as you can see over here, this Cotonuito on the left already dropped its leaves. And so some trees have already hit fall color. Microclimates can be a big cause of that. But this garden is fun, exciting, and guys, this is one of my favorite places to go and check out Japanese maples. Guys, hope you enjoyed this walkthrough today of the gardens here at John and Jerry Criticos here in Flat Rock, North Carolina. We appreciate y'all jumping in. Make sure you subscribe here on the Mr. Maple Show. Shop with us on MrMaple.com. Check us out on your favorite podcast platform, Mr. Maple Show. And guys, take care, God bless, and have a great day.